What's up, everybody? I'm dedicating this entire soap opera rundown to Y&R. Today is just Y&R episode right now. Phyllis. This bitch is so delusional. It don't make no sense. Are you kidding me? And somebody, I was watching a video. I was watching one of the episodes. I watched the episode. People on the comment boards and stuff like that on another video where I was watching about this said, "Oh, why should Phyllis admit to what she did to Michael or to the authorities or anything like that?" They got her red-handed. What more evidence do they need to get? It all adds up. And look how she acted. She can't answer a straight, direct question. She always got that look in her eye, and then she accusing him of accusing her or something. Look how she was. And Nick is so dumb and gullible. Like, seriously, look how she was acting. He's never been the smartest person in the world. I'm like, of course not. Nick is just rich, and thank God he's rich and the son of a billionaire, because he's a complete idiot. Like, seriously, how dumb can you be? Like, there's like, soon as he asked her a simple question, she like, "Oh, now you're accusing me?" Talking about some Christine and the rest of them turn Michael against me. No, bitch, you turn Michael against you. He could tell your ass was lying a mile away. They got the evidence. The numbers match the vehicle that she rented. I'm like, they got you. Like, why would you not just own up to this shit? Maybe they'll have a little bit more respect for you. And as far as Christine, the statute of limitations, I think Christine was working with the Justice Department back in '94, so that makes her an agent. So therefore, they can prosecute Phyllis. But let me say this: even if Phyllis doesn't go to prison, um, even if she doesn't go to prison, trust me, that bitch gonna pay one way or another. She's gonna pay the ultimate price one way or another. She gonna pay. And I think Billy, first of all, Billy Abbott should fire her from Restless Style, because this scandal is grounds for termination as editor in chief of Restless Style. She should be fired, because this is gonna bring bad press to his business with her still working there, and I'm sure everybody's gonna alienate her. Michael's already pissed at her and disappointed in her, and I don't blame him. I used to like Phyllis up until now, when she seemed like she's starting to believe her own bullshit. Like, she really starting to believe her own lies. Like, she's that delusional, and she got a nerve to criticize Daisy. Are you kidding me? But you won't own up to none of the shit that you've done. I understand some people say, "Oh, Phyllis shouldn't go to prison because everybody else in Genoa City committed crimes and never went to prison." I'm like, that's not true. A lot of people went to prison in Genoa City for committing crimes. Michael Baldwin being one of them. He spent many years in jail, and he came back, and look at him now. He's a redeemed person. Now, had Phyllis took care of this shit back in the day, she would have been out of jail. Had she took care of this back then, instead of being a crazy bitch thinking that she could just bury this shit. Yeah, you did a good job of burying it, but you fucked up. Why would you keep the documents of the credit card document? Why would you keep that? 18 years later, why would you keep a document like that, you dumbass? Like, she got a lot of money. Why would you not take care of all of this? Like, she's a stupid criminal. Like, seriously. And she's sitting there acting all dramatic with Nick, crying like she playing the fucking victim. I'm like, bitch, you're far from a victim, and I can't wait to see her ass go down. People talking about, "Oh, she shouldn't go to prison because she got two kids." Bitch, what? Her son is grown with a child of his own, making his own money, living in his own apartment. He's grown, and he already shutting her out because of her bullshit lies. And as far as Summer is concerned, I think Summer, what, she's a teenager now. She can go live with Nick. And second of all, it's about time. She's old enough to know what kind of a bitch mother she has, what delusional mother she has. And I hope Summer does not turn out like Phyllis. Crazy bitch. And then Avery gonna sit there yelling at Michael or whatever, talking about some "don't come near my client without counsel" again. Are you fucking kidding me? Avery, get your head out of Phyllis's ass. You made, I understand she want to make nice with Phyllis and be sisters again, but you've done more than enough for Phyllis. Definitely during this Daisy situation, you've done more than enough for Phyllis. It's time for Phyllis to face the fucking music and go her dumb ass to prison. Anyway, I'll get back on Phyllis ass in a minute. Let me talk about some other shit first. Poor Paul Williams, let me tell you something. He deserves a fucking Oscar next year for his role. I'm telling you, for this storyline, he deserves an Oscar. Cause you could tell how, yeah, he was, he wasn't a great father. Everybody knows that. But he loved his kids and Ricky too, and he still loved Ricky. And you could tell how he said that was my boy. And he was crying and stuff like that. He really hurt that he had to shoot his own son. He was hurt by that. You know what I mean? Yeah, he wasn't a great father, but who the fuck is? But he loved his kids. You know what I mean? And I think Paul definitely deserves a Emmy next year. He deserves it for the role that he been playing in this storyline. He deserves it. That's called good talent, great talent, and being a great actor. Um, Paul is my boy though. It's good that he was released. And that they're trying to help him. Hopefully they find the knife and they put this whole shit to bed. Um, Devon, I think he should be more of a background character now because that whole paternity storyline between him and Tucker is over, so he should be in the background now. Devon serves no purpose really as a contracted character in the show. He doesn't really have a storyline on this show, so he should just be a recurring status. Um, Neil, I think Neil should be single because the only woman he was ever in love with and ever will be in love with is Drusilla. That's the only real relationship he ever really had. All these other chicks that he messing with, he don't love them. And as soon as him and Harmony start becoming a couple, he gonna break up with her and on to the next one. As soon as he get tired of her, it's gonna be on to the next one. So he need to be single. He just like Nick Newman. I'm telling you, he just like Nicholas. Fucking womanizer. That's all he is. Fuck him and leave him. That's all Nick and Neil do. Um, but yeah, Neil need to be single for a while. But back to the bitch, Phyllis. I am so tired of people sticking up for Phyllis. There is no fucking justification for the shit that she did. It don't matter if it was 20 years ago. People talking about Christine should just let it go. The bitch tried to kill her. She tried to fucking kill her. You expect so if somebody tried to kill you, would you fucking let it go? Even if it was 20 years ago, I don't care if it was 40 years ago. The bitch tried to kill her. She need to pay. I don't give a fuck. Hit and run attempted murder is a crime, a serious crime. It don't matter if Phyllis moved on. That's easy for Phyllis to do because she's psychotic. She could shoot somebody today and go out with Nick and have some dinner at Glowworm in 10 minutes. Phyllis don't give a fuck who she hurt. She don't care. Her own son see that she's cold blooded. And I hope everybody in Genoa City see how much of a bitch she really is and that she's the psychotic one, not Daisy. That bitch is crazy and she needs to go down. I don't care if she go to prison at this point, but I trust me, she gonna pay. And when she lost that baby, that was the first step for her to pay. That was the first step when she lost that baby. Still, and yet she's still trying to blame Daisy for the loss of that baby. Daisy had nothing to do with your miscarriage, you delusional bitch. You had to do with your miscarriage. I am so done on her. I am done with her. I'll see everybody tomorrow for another YNR and B&B video, but today I had to dedicate this episode to the Young and the Restless. I'm out. See everybody later.